Hi there, how's everyone doing today? It's Christine Trainer talking to you from my humble abode in New Westminster, British Columbia, Canada. And today is April 19th, day 138 of my everyday journey. And today I'm going to talk about failure and obstacles that happen in our life. And here's an example of a bit of an obstacle. Because right now I am using my webcam, but I am taping it. Why am I taping it? Because my webcam is not cooperating because my computer is on Windows 7 at the moment because I'm having issues. So I tell you what, guys, I'll be doing this for a while, taping it from time to time, because I'd rather not, because every time I go live on YouTube here, what happens is my poor, beautiful webcam goes in and out, and that's not very good for people to talk. I mean, people keep seeing my fuzzy wuzzy. And I figured this way, they'll see me live. They won't see so much in and out all the time. So this is a obstacle. But this obstacle I'm overcoming by doing this. I'll be taping these more. Because I'm happiest to talk to you when I don't have so many issues. Okay? And that's what I call an obstacle that I can overcome by weaving around and doing it a different way. So, guys, for a little while, I'm going to be taping this and downloading this to YouTube. Because I'd rather have you see me talking without any fuzzy wuzzy all the time, and I can be more relaxed and at ease. So, guys, this is how it's going to be today. As you can see, it's actually not too bad out there. It's actually really mild. And yes, I still have a bit of a nasal issue, but I'm getting better because it is actually more like seasonal allergies. And that's another obstacle in my life, but I don't worry about that because I'm still carrying on each day. I'm still keeping busy. And that's what I was telling you about that. If you have obstacles that are stuck in your place, don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about these obstacles or these challenges. Like, this is a challenge. This is actually a challenge. I'm actually having to do it a different way. But that's what challenges are. You see a challenge, you examine the challenge, you figure out how you can overcome the challenge, and you do. So for a little while now, until I can get a better computer and a webcam, it's going to be like this. It's going to be basically a taped everyday journey until I can figure things out. So I hope you enjoy this, guys, because I always enjoy doing this for you. And the next thing I want to talk about is failures. Too many times in life we think we're all failures, right? We're failure at this, we're stupid, we can't do this, that, we can't do that. We had a terrible life. Life is the way it is. But you know what? I'm learning, as I have this 7 months ago when I started becoming an online marketer, that I'm not a failure. I've accomplished so much in my life at the age I am at now, and I'm now 59. And the reason why I'm telling you that is I'm giving you some examples of how I thought I was a failure in life. Because in high school, for example, I wasn't the best at math. And I think the reason why I wasn't the best at math is because maybe I didn't have the right mindset to enjoy math. So at that time, I didn't do 100%, and my grades were low at math. And I always said, oh, I'm stupid. I failed. I did lousy. It's not that I was, nothing to do with stupid. It's just my mindset wasn't properly on math skills, or I didn't have the exact proper math skills to really learn what I was doing. And I think if I had the proper mindset to really enjoy math, I would excel at math. But I didn't. And I wasn't bad. I mean, on the other hand, I was actually pretty good with English. And I enjoyed English. I loved the books I was reading, and I had a great time. And so I excelled at English. So I guess to me, being a failure is all in your head. You think you're a failure because things didn't go exactly the way you planned in life. Because you feel, oh my God, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I failed at this, I failed at that, I'm stupid, I'm no good, I can't do anything. I'm here to say that we all are not failures. We are where we are in our life because that's how it is. I've had a variety of wonderful successes. I've had a variety of wonderful jobs in my lifetime. From working at McDonald's, to working at Orange Julius, to watching over 6 kids, to losing weight a variety of times and learning about healthy eating, and still doing it because I enjoy working out every day. Yes, I've had some pitfalls. I've had some challenges where I got sick, and I thought, oh my God, I'll never do this again. I got sick. I had cancer, but I overcame that. I had ovarian cancer, and I overcame it, and I'm here today to talk to you about it. So I'm not a failure. I don't consider myself a failure anymore because I did a lot of wonderful things. I traveled a little bit. I've been to Europe a little bit. I've gone down south. I met a beautiful. My marriage didn't work out. That's life. That's what. But through that marriage, I had a son, and I had my boy, who's 35 years old, almost 36, living his own life. Sadly, of course, my ex-husband had a stroke, and he's living his life. But you know what? he did an awful lot in his life, so he wasn't a failure. He just ended up getting ill and a stroke, and now he's living at home. But you know why he's not a failure? Because he got a wonderful pension from the union, and now through this pension he's able to pay for where he's living right now. So that's not being a failure when you think about it. No, he didn't do very well in school, but he lived his life the way he wanted to live it, and he's still alive today. Living, yes, in a home, but he's still surviving and having his life. So that to me wasn't a failure. I have a beautiful niece, a beautiful, beautiful niece who's now, her finances are 100%, but she has a little baby boy, a cute little boy. She just had a boy. He's almost 4 months old. Now, she always thinks she's a failure. She thinks she's stupid. But I don't think like that. I don't think she's stupid. I don't think she's a failure. You wanna know why? Because, for example, my beautiful niece, we have Save On here. That's one of our grocery stores, and she was fortunate to get a job at Save On. And first of all, it was being a cashier. But cashier means money and math and whatnot. So she didn't do very well at school. It's because she didn't have the right mindset. She wasn't a big fan of school. So she went through school really fast, and she didn't really learn enough math skills. So as a result, when they started her off as a cashier, she didn't do very well. She had too many problems. She didn't understand what was going on. So they put her on the floor, and she became a floor person in Save On. But you know what I love about this particular company? They gave her a chance. They decided to help her along the way even more. So instead of saying she was a failure, they taught her a different way how to become a cashier, and she became more successful at being a cashier because they believed that she could do this, and they taught her a different way. She learned her skills a better way. They found a way to teach her in her level how she could do it, and she became she has a wonderful way of memorizing and learning things. That's an awesome skill, and I think that's fantastic for her. In certain areas of her life that she enjoys, she memorizes things really well. That's an awesome skill. She's successful at that. She became a mom, and now she's a new mom, and she's learning and growing and becoming a mom. That's wonderful. That's a new baby success that she's starting in her life. She is successful in a lot of ways. No, her finances are 100%, but she has a wonderful man by her side, and he's helping her get through so much, and he's teaching her an awful lot. That's little successes along the way. So I think we should think about it this way. Instead of thinking that we're failures in life, think about all the successes we've had in our life and how we're growing and learning even more each day, and that we are going to be successful. And each one of us are not failures in life. We are people who are being successful in our own way, in our own fields, and learning new skills. Now, I'm learning as a marketer, and it's going to take me a while. I'm learning a lot of new things, and I've made a lot of mistakes already along the way, and I'm going to make more. But you know what? These mistakes are teaching me to be more successful in what I want to do, right? So, like the old saying says, failure can lead you to success, and I believe that's true. I have failed in a few things, and actually there's a couple of things I'm learning. I'm making a few mistakes with, but I think I have to learn my skills a different way. So I'm learning my skills in my way, and I'm still going online. Like I can't afford to go on taking a lot of courses. They're expensive, but I can do this. I can go online. I can learn, because nowadays there are some beautiful places where you can, with free courses, and you can learn them online. So if you guys are curious what I'm talking about, because I'm actually learning from these beautiful new courses from a beautiful place, I'll hit you up. Check me out on Facebook, Christy Nordquist Trainer, and I'll tell you about these wonderful courses. I think they're awesome. I think they're just to die for, these beautiful courses. Actually, I might leave the link to one. I'm going to leave the link down below and show you what I'm talking about. And it's Branding University. And he has a lot of beautiful free courses to teach you how to brand yourself as a marketer online. And that's where I became a student. I found it online through a few people that I'm working with right now. And I said, I'm going to try it out. And I was fortunate to meet the dean of the university, and he became my friend online, and I learned, and I'm learning. I have to go back and learn the courses over and over again, because that's how I learn. But it doesn't mean I'm a failure. It's just I'm learning at my own pace and understanding. See? I don't consider, and yes, I've had a few setbacks and obstacles along the way as I'm starting, but that's good because they're learning tools for me to move forward in life. So I don't think we should say to ourselves, we should brand ourselves as failures and stupid. It's just, either our mindset wasn't in tune at that time when we're learning a skill. And if you want to learn the skill, then we say to ourselves, you're not saying you're stupid, you just haven't learned something. So if you want to learn something, if you have a particular skill you'd like to learn, and you know it's going to cost you a little bit, I mean, we have to take time to teach ourselves, to learn new skills. It's, what's the word I'm trying to say? It costs an awful lot to learn, but it's worth it. Because you're improving yourself by wonderful personal development. Like, I've been reading a variety of books, and now I'm on my 4th book, and it's April, and I'll probably read it in a few days, and I'll be done. I'll have to go on to another one, which is good, because I'm actually ahead of myself now. Because I said I read a book a month, and I might be able to read 2 or 3 books a month. You never know. So see, I'm learning new skills by reading, improving my mind, and that's in time. The more books I read, the more things I learn about, the more my mind will become more fresh, and that's what personal development is all about. So I'm not failing at that. I'm learning to be more successful with that. And I'm not a failure, because I'm learning as I'm growing. I'm 59 years old, and I have so much more to learn. This brain is going to learn. I'm not stupid. I'm just learning at a different pace. See? Don't label yourselves, I'm trying to say. Don't don't call yourself a failure. Don't call yourself stupid. No more labeling. You just are a human being. It's who you are, and you're learning at a pace that you're learning at. You could be a person who could learn really quickly. More power to you. Success will be faster. Or you could be someone like myself who's learning at a different pace. Or my niece, who wasn't very good at certain skills, and now she is, because they taught her a different way. She was successful at working as Avon, and she's still there. It's just that she's on maternity leave with her baby. See? That's what I want to talk about today. Don't label yourself as failures. Don't label yourself as stupid people, because you're not. You're just learning at your own pace, understanding who you are as a person. And more power to you. I love to you all. We're all individuals on this earth, going at our own pace, learning. We have so many. I do believe a lot of successful people learned at their own pace. Some of them didn't have high school diploma, didn't even finish high school, but they learned and understood what they wanted to do. They set a goal for themselves. And they didn't consider themselves failure. They just say, I'll just have to learn at my own pace and I'll get there. And some people have. Some people like myself who just have a high school diploma, and I'm just learning. And I believe I'm going to get to my goal and be more successful in what I'm doing, because I see it. Because I don't consider myself a failure. I'm not a stupid person. I'm just learning and growing at my own pace. That's what I've decided to understand in my life. It's like an epiphany, an aha moment. So don't call yourself failures. You're not. And don't call yourself stupid. Don't label yourselves anymore. Don't put a label and call yourself failures, because you're not. You're just learning at your own pace and deciding what you want to do for yourself. And that's good. So that's what I want to talk about today. So I hope you enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoy this, because I love doing these. And I'll have this downloaded on YouTube in no time. And I'm going to leave a link down below of this beautiful, one of the beautiful places I go to, Branding You, to learn an awful lot about branding me. The Dean, Mr. Mark Lalonde, who's teaching what he's learned over the past 5 years. And he is an awesome man, a 7-figure earner. And if you're curious about him, he's the Wealthy Trainer. Check him out on YouTube and Facebook. He's there. Alrighty, guys, as I like to say, make this day a great day in your everyday journey. My love to you all. Bye.